Okay, so good morning, Professor, and hello everyone. My name is Chan Panya, and today I will be presenting my final project for Computer Science A class. So today I have Tkinter. It is a student record system that I built to simplify tracking attendance to so that people can easily track it uh, for their students. So let's go to how I come up with this idea. Well, I see this problem. So first, traditional student system, it is time consuming. Professors, teachers have to input student names one by one on piece of paper, which is prone to errors because of human inputs. Also, when they put it and write it on the paper, is prone to loss of data, which can be a serious problem. And so this is the solution that I came up with. Tkinter. I built the interface very user friendly. It is easy to use, and I built it using a program called Tkinter and Python. Also, in that, I have created a simple buttons and interface that is easy to use, like add new students. People can input their names and age, data, genders, and everything. Also search for students so that if teachers want to find specific students for some things, they can just type up and search their names and it will pop up immediately. I also input a view all students detail so that people can see all the students information in one table, and also delete student record if needed. In order to keep track and to keep the data that we have collected, I use a database called SQLite. It is easy to use, and I create a table with names, age, genders, and majors to store all of those informations. So with Tkinter, I try to make it as simple but efficient. And instead of writing everything down or put it in a piece of paper, searching through files, you can just click a buttons and use this platform to track your students, also to record your students' informations. So how it works is very easy. So the workflow is that once you put the student detail in a form, the application will be saved to SQLite database for later use. And then when you try to search or view the data, it will retrieve back and display in a tree view or a table. And the search or delete operations is used accordingly to the database that we have input and we have stored. Okay, so let me show you what I mean. Okay, so we have here is the PyCharm. I use in PyCharm and Python. So let's run the code. Okay, so as you can see, once you run, it pop up a table that have 4 buttons: add new students, search students by names, view all students, and delete students. Let me go to the first one, add new students. Okay, once you here, you can just input your student names. For this example, let me insert Alan. He's a male, age. For this, I preset it to be 15 and above because it is for universities. This platform is for universities, and most of the students are not under the age of 15. So we can start by 15. Alan is 21. And for the major, I preset it to the 4 faculties that we have in AUPP: School of Business, School of Digital Technology, School of Law, and School of Social Science. So this is very special because if you select one, the submajor will be different. So take for example, if I take the School of Business, the submajor will be this: business administration, communication, e-society, digital marketing. But if I change the major to another faculties like School of Digital Technologies, the submajor will be changed as well, like all of these. And if I do the same with social studies, it will be the same. Law, same things. So this is the function that I have that is that is hard to tackle. Yeah. So for example, let's say Alan is from faculty of School of Digital Technology. I can input it here. Submajor will be computer science. Contact, I can just write 0911. Yeah, that's just for the sake of this example. If I click submit, it will store directly into the database of SQL. So the important part about it, if you just fill names and you try to submit it, it won't allow you because you have to fill all the blank. But let's say Bob, male, 6, 17, 18. Let's just do another one, okay? School of law. But for the contact, if you want to write letter or you miswrite it, it won't submit as well. It will say that contact should contain only diction. Yeah. So yeah, let's go for another one. Okay, there's clear button. If you write something and female and then you decide that it's wrong or something, you can just clear it all out. Yes, and just rewrite a new one. So let's back. Okay, let's go to another button. Search student by names. So we have input Alan. So for this example, let's search for Alan. If you search, it will show you a table for just Alan's, and it is in a tree view that collected from the SQL database. And if you click home, you will go back. But if you try to search people names that don't exist in the database, it will say that student with this name is not found. Yeah. Okay. For view all student, you can just click it and it show all the student. So some of the information I have input earlier, but as you can see here, you can see Alan's male 21, School of Digital Technology, Computer Science that we have just input. Okay, now let's go to delete students. So if you go to delete student and delete Alan, delete it, record delete successfully. Okay, now let's go and search for student by name and see if Alan still existed. See, student not found. Let's go with view all student. There's no Alan anymore. Okay. So that's it for the demo, and let's watch okay, let's go into detail with the code. Okay, so for this, it just I import Tkinter, import SQLite, and then I create a table using define option to create a database in SQL with name, sex, age, and major. And then I also use define to close the database. This is the register option, where I use it for the first one to insert student information. As you can see here, if students not if all the contents is not filled, we will return a message showing input error, all fields must be filled. And the same with this, the digits and message box showing that it is successful if all of that have been filled and submitted, and then it will insert directly to the database. And for this, it the same as for delete students. So I just use the find function to delete the students if it input and confirm. So this, if you just submit without inputting any names, it will be say please enter student names to delete. And then I use this function so that when user input the right name and click on submit, it will go through the database and delete that names, and then will input record delete successfully. View all students. I just retrieve all of the information in the database in SQL and then show it in a tree table in the application or in the platform. So student, it's basically the same. If you enter the names, and then we will search through in the SQL database, and if we find it, we will retrieve it and display it in a tree view on the platform. The same things here. So these are the sub majors that I have input all of it, the school majors, but once that it is clicked, I define another function that updates sub majors. So for every click, it updates to see what major that the user have input, and then directly go to another one that show you what of those options. For example, if you input School of Business, it will update the sub majors to Business Administration, Communications, and Digital Marketing. But if you input another one, for example, School of Digital Technology, it will update the sub majors to Computer Science, Cybersecurity, or Data Analysis. And it's the same thing for all of the faculty here. And I also add home button to every of the page to go back home. And these are just the colors and the platform and the size of that. And that's pretty much it for the demo. Let's go back to our wrap up of the slide. Sorry. Okay, so the future plan, I want to also create attendance tracking where teachers can just use this platform to track attendance to see who come, who presents, or who's late. And I will be integrating these into cloud. So instead of just SQL database, I can upload it to the cloud so that people can get access it from anywhere. And lastly, for mobile applications, where teachers can just use their phone to track all the attendance and student record systems. So for the sake of this, I will show you the database for this. So as you can see, if you open the database here, you will see I hit refresh. Okay, so actually Alan is just got deleted, but if let's say Bob, I just insert and it is here in the database of the SQL. So you can see it on the views on the tree table of the application as well, but it also show you here in the SQL database if you have access to it. Okay, so that's all I want to show you, and thank you for your listening, and thank you.